Okay, so now that you have your assembly drawing finished, what we want to do is create a orthographic drawing or our plan view for bringing this concept into the shop and having one place where we can read measurements to create layout lines and cut marks for the actual pieces of the box. So I have to set this paper up so that it's the right size and it's got some of the right things. And the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to see up in this corner here in your navigation pane all these drawing resources. Okay, yours will probably be neat and clean. I'm going to click open drawing resources and then go to sheet formulas and I'm going to double click a size landscape. What that's going to do is shrink my paper and it's going to make everything seem really big on it now. So I'm going to close that. Whoopsie daisy. And I want to right click and delete sheet one. Okay, it's going to leave me with a new sheet one. This is my new piece. And what I want to do here is get rid of this stuff on here. So the first thing, I'm going to get rid of this assembly box view. I'm going to right click and delete that. I'm going to right click and delete the large title box, taking up all that room. Default border. I'm going to keep the border around my paper. Okay. So now what I want to do is come back up to title blocks and I'm going to get ANSI A, not ANSI large. Double click it. That's going to place this on here. And I'm going to put my name and the title of my drawing in the title box. So I'm going to start by coming up to annotate and select text. I'm going to click where I want my title to be, so the top box. Set my size to 0.240 and name it jewelry box. And you'll see it gets populated right there. All right. I'm just going to change this to center ratio. Oh, no, don't like that. Just want to stick to this. And say OK. And I want to place my name. So come back up to text. Click in this box. Set it to 0.240. OK. Now your work will print out with your name and a title on the drawing. So it's time to add the work to the drawing here. I'm going to go back over to place views, click base, and I'm going to go and browse through and I want to select my jewelry box first. So I'm going to click the box, click open, and what's going to happen is right now I'm looking at the front of the box, right? So that's like this without the lid. All right. And so what I'm going to do here is from the front, I'm going to go make a top view right above it, make a side view to the right of it. I'm going to make a 45-degree angle orthographic view. I'm sorry, an isometric view. Then I can right click and say, okay, I'm done. And I'm going to just drag these out and space them. And everything is based off of the first image or a front view. Bring this down a touch. We're going to leave this guy up here. All right. And what we want to do now is add some dimensions to this. So I'm going to go over to annotate, click on dimension, and I want to get the width, okay, across this way, the width of my box. So I'm going to go to this top line, click once, pull up, and click again. Say OK to accept it. And I want to get the height of my box. So again, dimension is clicked, go to your side. And I think for this one, I actually want to go, I want to click the top line and the bottom line and then pull to the right. There we go. Accept it. Now I've got my width and my height. I can get my depth either up here this way or from the side view from left to right. All right. And for this drawing, I'm going to do it at the top. So again, I'm going to click outside line, and pull that to the right. Click OK. And you see now I have all three dimensions that I need to use in order to cut up parts of this box. Like I know that the two sides, the front side And then that back side, this front side and the back side over here are going to be 5.75 inches. I know that the distance of the side of the stock when I go to cut this is going to be 3.5 inches, and the depth, okay, or this panel right here is going to be 4 inches long. So I'll have one, two of those. So that's how we're going to read this. Make sure before you finish that you click the save button. We're going to make sure we're in our jewelry box folder, and I'm going to save this as jewelry box ortho. And you'll be printing this to bring it to the lab.